Hello, Bill Burka. Just wanted to say thank you for the podcast. Been listening for the past 2 years, and it's one of the little bright spots in my life that I cherish. Well, isn't that nice? Person goes on to say, now let's get sad. I was recently courting this lady who I thought I had a genuine connection with. Oh, gee, what could go wrong? Here's my heart. What do you have to say? We hooked up on the first date. However, during the second date, I got cold vibes and could tell she was not feeling it. Well, you should have walked. You know, De Niro in Heat. You should have just left. After the date, I asked, hey, I felt like I should have made a move, but was getting mixed signals. In which she replied, it was good you didn't, as I am also seeing someone else, and I don't want to lead you on. Oh, I see. All right. My question is, how does an ugly guy like me ever hope to find love when all the girls I thought were a little interest just end up friend zoning me? First of all, she didn't friend zone you. You hooked up with her on the first date, right? I have experienced love once and was genuinely happy, but the relationship broke down because her parents didn't approve of my ethnicity, a running theme in my life as I am an Asian male. On top of that, no one really wants to set me up with friends as I am not really a looker. Case in point, my buddy just got out of a relationship and has been instantly hooked up with girls who want to see him. Well, I've been alone for 3 years now. Jesus Christ, you weren't kidding. Now let's get sad. You got a sense of humor, though, buddy. You're still in the game. If you can make them laugh, you're in the game. In a society that's hyper-focused on look, aesthetic, and height, how can this little Asian man hope to find a girl who doesn't just reject me right away? Sorry if this sounds a little deranged. It doesn't. I feel for you. I feel for you. I've been struggling with these thoughts for my whole life now. I'm a 21-year-old male. Dude, you got your whole life ahead of you. All right, get your head out of the oven. Hang on a second. Any advice would mean a lot and hopefully shine a little light at the end of the tunnel. All right, first of all, you're a man. It doesn't matter what you look like. All right? It matters about what's in your wallet. Now, right now, what I'm going to give you advice, okay? If you want advice on how to find love, don't listen to this. But if you just want a fucking hot woman, all right, you need to make money. Hot chicks don't give a fuck what you look like. They know they're hot, but they know they're only hot for a certain amount of time. So they want to get what the fuck they can get. I'm not saying all hot women. I'm just saying almost all of them. All right? So they want a guy that's making fucking money. All right? You start making money, but then the thing about it is, dude, is then you got to start, I believe the kids say flossing. Is that what they say? You got to go out there and you got to stunt. Is that a word? Is that what the kids say way back 50 Cent? Right? He said he taught us all how to stunt, didn't he? I think that's what he claimed it anyways. I don't know if he was being like Al Gore when he claimed to invent the internet, but I believed him when he said it. I was impressed. It's a hell of a video. You're just going to, I'm giving you advice on how to attract a whore. All right? This is what you need to do. First of all, you need to feel better about yourself. Okay? If you're walking around like fucking Charlie Brown, you know, with your head looking down at your fucking loafers, yeah, women don't want to bang that. Women like excitement. All right? If you're not excited about yourself, no one else is going to be. You ever see somebody selling a fucking piece of shit car? They make it sound like it's a Cadillac. That's what you got to do. You got to start looking at yourself like you're a fucking Caddy and not a Chevy Citation. All right? There's a bunch of shit that you can do. Start going to the gym. You got to use that sense of humor. I saw it like 3 times in that. All right? Women love to laugh. Okay? If you're an easygoing guy, you make people fucking laugh. And if you make fun of yourself, you know what I mean? You're gonna be attractive to people. And the more you put yourself out there and you just fucking, you know, you got to be who you are. All right? Who gives a shit? There's nothing wrong with being Asian. There's nothing wrong with being short. And you're probably not nearly as bad looking as you think you are. Just get out there, put out a fucking positive vibe. All right? The great thing about, you know something? One of the hardest things hot chicks have is finding love. You know, because everybody wants to fuck them and they'll just lie and say that they do and they never know who's, you know, it's almost like they're like celebrities, from what I've heard. I always see that in the celebrity interviews. Yeah, it's really hard to trust people. Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? You're going to be fine. You're 21 years old. Someday you're going to be 31 going, what the fuck was I thinking? I was 21. I should have been walking up to women saying hello and putting it out there. What's the worst thing they can say is no. You know what you got to do? You got to stop taking this rejection so fucking hard. All right? Everybody gets rejected in life, okay? Nobody gets a pass. You're not special. It's not uniquely sad for you that you got rejected, all right? Welcome to the fucking human race. That's what happens, all right? I mean, I walked around and I looked like I had a goddamn brush fire on my head for the most of my fucking life, you know? And I somehow plowed through that, you know? And I have a lovely wife, and 2 beautiful fucking kids, and I'm having a great time. And there's no way you're as ugly as I am, okay? So there's your hope, all right? So 2 things. Figure out what you want to do in life, go after it, and start fucking talking to the broads there or whatever the fuck you're into, and have a good time. And don't be down on yourself, because if you are, you're going to be jerking off way more than you're going to be fucking, and it sounds like that's not what you want, all right? Now get out there and make me proud.